Who is this guy in front of me? Marvin is one of my first best friends in elementary school.
Yeah, more than 10 years, I think.
We haven't sat down in 3 years to talk.
But
Hans is the one that made music, and that's dead.
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't sound well. So
No, it's all good.
if one day you said, but I'll do it, I will not be mad at you. That's what I mean. But if you keep going that
But I
path,
would never do that. I would
Okay.
never do that.
okay,
No, I'd never
Alright.
do that.
all right.
It's just my intro for the
Just do it like
podcast.
this.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be on you because it's this camera that's recording. Okay. Ready? Welcome back to Curious Minds, where we dive beyond the surface into the life of our guests to understand who they are and why they do what they do. Every conversation reveals something new, and today we have a special guest, Marvin.
Hello.
Yeah, you have to speak into the mic so it
Sorry,
doesn't
go
work.
ahead.
Okay, now that's done. I could go put this back.
T'as pas appris par cœur?
No, because I thought of it yesterday.
Bro.
Curious Minds is the name of the podcast. Why? You don't like it? You know why Curious Minds?
I think I know why.
Why?
Because it's for people who are curious.
No, because I feel like whenever I try to ask myself who I am and I was asking myself, what do I want to do as a podcast? And it's always because I'm so curious to know about the path of the person that I'm speaking to, whether it's you, whether whoever the guest is. I want to know, like I said, who you are, what you've been through, and what you've done, and how your brain is wired. Because I feel like everyone's brain is wired differently.
It's wired.
Wired,
Yeah,
meaning
yeah.
you're wired in a certain way. You think a certain way.
Because what wire is more like
I think people use that term. No.
wired.
Yeah.
I never.
You're wired a certain way. Yeah, they definitely do.
No, but I'll definitely use it more.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a while.
It is. How have you been?
I've been doing good. I've been busy.
Doubt? Is there doubt in your answer?
What do you mean?
Like you said, you've been doing good, but it's like you're asking yourself. So.
I know I've been doing good, but there's just a lot that's happened. I'm trying to think of everything that's happened. It's been how long? 2 years? 3 years since we've
Well,
last...
the last time we saw each other was like in summer 2020. So yeah.
Man, it's
Okay,
been
you're
a
gonna
while.
tell us if it bothers you guys.
It's been a while. Marvin, how you been?
Yeah,
How's life?
been
What are
good.
you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing in life, man? Cuz okay, let's recap. Who is this guy in front of me? Marvin is one of my first best friends in elementary school.
Yeah, more than 10 years, I think. Not 10 years. No, it's been more than 10
It's
years.
been more than 10 years.
Yeah.
And we
used
we're
to.
always connected through Instagram, I think.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we used to, you check out my stuff, I check
Exactly,
out your posts and everything,
yeah.
but we haven't sat down in 3 years to talk.
But that's something we can talk about. Is the thing that you know, like I don't know about you guys, but when you guys have friends and you go different. Oh, there's a dog. Right. And you guys like are best friends, but you go different paths, and like you don't really take from each other's news, but it doesn't mean that you don't like each other. It's just that your paths has been
Your paths are aligned differently.
yeah, exactly, aligned differently, and it happens that you guys don't talk to each other that often. But the no homo, but the magic is still there.
The
you know?
connection
Yeah, the
is
connection.
still there.
Yeah.
We're still connected.
What did I say?
as
Magic. I don't
always.
know what I say. Magic.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's not magic at all.
Do you remember the first time I think started talking in elementary school when we started?
You mean like talking in general, or talking to me?
No, talking to you. Talking to you.
Because I don't.
Yeah, talking
Yeah,
in general.
because he wasn't that much of a big talker. So
No, I wasn't.
he was pretty introverted. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think you too. No.
I feel like it was the opposite.
Yeah, no, you weren't.
I feel like
I
I was
can't
I was
remember.
talking too much for.
It was a dodgeball game,
Yeah, it was a dodgeball game. It started with the dodgeball game. Yeah.
and I think everyone was out, and it was just me and you
Yeah.
left, and we just wanted to win so bad, both of us. It was like, I was like, I want to beat this guy so bad.
1v1?
Yeah, it was 1v1, and
remember that.
I can't remember who won though. I think I won.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember.
I feel like I won.
But that was not our main game though. That was not what we used to play. We used to play hide and seek tag. Like,
Oh yeah.
but it was like we had that like this different rule. It was basically like we were like six people, and they were all in the same class, but except me. I remember that, and and basically the rules are, we play 21, so we either put one figure or two, and we count each other, and the fingers that it lands on is the tag for the game.
You know they made a movie about that, about playing adults playing tag.
But that was just tag though.
Yeah,
that was not our version.
Yeah,
our
no,
version
that
is
was
better.
our version was so much better.
So it was like a kind of zombie tag. So basically, like it was like a not a battle royale. It was almost like Hunger Games, like in the way. Well, Hunger Games is a battle royale.
I don't remember the rules. I don't even remember.
It's because it was iconic for me. So
it was defining moment in your life.
So basically, like the tag, once it touches someone, sorry,
just talk in the middle, because
my bad. So basically the tag, when it touches someone, like the first person it touches is the tag for the next round, but also this person becomes the tag with her, and but the person he touches.
I remember, if you get touched, you're the tag with the person.
But except you cannot touch other persons. You can only catch them to help the main tag, the protagonist.
And there was always
the original Titan.
One person left at the end.
Exactly. And it was always the same.
Remember? What's his name? Pierre.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think I saw him once at the bus stop, but I couldn't.
It was me.
No, it wasn't you.
Yes, it was me.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
you.
it was
we had our moments. Sometimes it was you. But you remember when it was snowing? He used to slide around everywhere.
Yeah.
He used to slide to cut. And what I would do is, because he would be the fastest one. He would be the fastest one.
Me?
No. Pierre was the fastest one. But I remember I figured out a technique just to, like, not for him to catch me. I would just how do you say this? He would run behind me, and I knew he was gonna catch me, so I just
everyone does.
Like that.
That was my technique though.
I think I started that.
Yeah, it's my bad. Maybe it was yours. So, I'm capping. Yeah. So back to the main story. This is how we met. We used to play that game like until the end of what is it in English? Elementary school.
Yeah, elementary.
All the way to the end of elementary school. So 2 years basically.
And then high school you left, right?
Yeah, high school I left. I went to another city. It was a boring city.
And then
like
I was left alone, like a loner with no friends. No,
Me
I
too.
had friends.
Me
no,
too.
I didn't used to.
Yeah, I had friends too, but
Yeah.
that's a different story. But then I came back because life there was just not possible in any way possible, in any way thinkable. First of all,
Your water's in the frame.
sorry. Oh, it's bad.
Oh, shit. We lost it.
But doesn't people actually put it here?
Yeah, but it's like it looks nice. That's just like a plastic water bottle.
Oh, okay. So we
like-
can just fuck.
And there's a watermark and stuff. So like I don't know.
Okay. I see. Well, if you put it like this, anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is it still in the frame? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I left there because it was the main reason I left there was because there was nothing. It was just boring. So then I came back here.
Where was it?
It was 2 hours after Quebec City. It's a city called Rivière du Loup. So basically, like the river of wolves. This is what it means.
You went to the River of Wolves.
Yeah. This is the.
And why'd you guys move?
Basically, my mom's job, they shut it down, like because the company wasn't working well, so she had to move, and she found a really well-paid job there, and we all moved there, and we got our first house there. Yeah, and so when I came back, I regained contact. Can we say regain?
Yeah.
I regained contact with Hanan. And they know your name is Hanan, right?
Well, everyone calls me Hans, but I think I'm gonna cut that out. If you call me Hanan, it's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Hanan. I'm not comfortable with Hans.
I'm gonna start that now.
Hans is the influencer. I'm not that type of shit.
No, Hans is the one that made music, and that's dead. That's no more.
Oh, okay.
Did you follow the journey that I went through at the end of my music thing?
Well, I saw your like your sad it's done video. Like
which video was that? Because I posted a bunch.
I just saw, not the journey, but I saw the face cam. I'm done with music. Dramatic sounds with the black bands on top.
Really, I don't remember.
No, I'm exaggerating. There was no black bands.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, I don't remember that.
No, but it was a dramatic end. Because I know back in the day he used to be really passionate about music. I think he still does, but the
And
thing
it's a
is,
struggle to stay away from it every single day.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's something we're gonna talk about today. And my
We
question
can talk
is
about it.
is why. But first of all, I'm just gonna end the story. So yeah, I came back here for a year in Laval City, but then my sister and I, because I used to live with my sister, we realized that we
Over the mic.
spend. Sorry, I used to live with my sister when I came back here, but we realized that we spend way more time in Montreal than in actually Laval. So we thought it was more.
It's better if you moved to
Yeah, it was more optimal for us to go there, and since then we just had our own passions. He stayed with his, which were music and skateboarding. I switched. I started doing hip hop.
We didn't even
That's-
talk about skateboarding. Skateboarding is the reason
Yeah.
why.
Oh, right, yeah. That's
It's
true.
the reason why we stayed connected for so long,
That's
and
true.
we just. But why? I still don't understand why skateboarding was such a big thing for us. It's like we used to follow all these influencers like Andrew Schrock and
Aaron Cairo from the San
Aaron
Francisco Bay Area.
Cairo and
Yeah.
wow.
By the way, you guys can tell me in the comments if I speak too fast or if I speak at the same time as him and it's not.
I don't think we're gonna have
Understandable.
comments in this video.
Yeah, I know, but if one day we get
if
some.
one day we're like
Yeah,
at 1 million
like,
subscribers and
yeah.
then people watch back,
Even if you're 1%, you right there listening to this podcast, just tell us, like, because we're still amateurs in the field. So, can I say that? Do you consider yourself as an amateur in podcast field?
What's my second episode?
Yeah,
so
so
like,
yes,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna tell. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a pro.
Yeah, so we're pretty open about constructive opinions, as long as it's respectful, of course. So yeah, but back to the main.
My guest
subject.
is making rules for the podcast.
Yes,
now.
I am. Do you guys feel like it's my podcast?
It's your podcast.
No, it's not
Take it
mine.
away.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, we used to skateboard a lot, like, but
Every day, going to school on skateboards,
Yeah,
coming back
coming
to
back
school,
yeah.
skating until
Yeah.
the sun goes down, and then going home.
Yeah,
after.
exactly. And just like for me, I don't know for you back in the day, but when I came back when I had to move, I was the most depressed dude ever. Cause like just the, I don't care. I'm gonna use that word again. Just the magic of it happening, like us as a.
Whenever you say magic, I'm gonna put sparkles.
just just basically like the vibe of us. Like we're almost finished elementary school. We have like this end of the school year vibe. You know, like when you feel kind of this freedom of yes, it's almost summer.
Yeah, it's almost summer.
And like we used to skateboard back in the day until sunset, like he said, and it was just.
Why were we so consistent with that, and why did
I think
we?
this is what I was gonna say. I think it was mostly like the vibe that we had. We weren't actually like we were thinking about getting better, but it's mostly like we had fun. Like we were actually enjoying and just didn't
It was.
care.
I think it was only us. Even at school, I remember when they would make rows and we would be late.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
we would just skate all the way to the rows just to make it on time.
We thought we were main characters back then.
I think we
It was
were.
cringe. Were we?
I think we were. I still think I'm the main character.
I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk about it.
No.
Yeah. We will.
Why? You have to believe in. You have to.
Yeah, of
invest in
course.
your
Yeah,
own
but
stock.
I believe one of my philosophy in life is also knowing that you're not the main character. Like you know.
Oh, there's
like,
definitely
yeah,
have to be a balance of both.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't- you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be,
yeah. Of course, of course.
yeah.
You're the main character of your life, but you have to accept and understand that there will always be someone better than you or someone. Well, it's not necessarily linked to this story necessarily, but maybe in some other people's point of view, we were just dorks.
Exactly, but why does that matter? That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you
true.
know?
Yeah, true.
That
True.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's like
good point.
in their story, we're just like backup people, background.
Yeah, NPCs.
Yeah, NPCs. But for us, we're like the.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we were just living in our own world, basically. Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss those times.
Me too.
Those days passed by
Yeah,
so fast,
yeah.
and now I don't even skate anymore.
Same. But
You don't even skate
I'm gonna talk
anymore.
about why I'm not skating anymore too. But if we get done with this subject, it's
Yeah.
basically I feel like it never rained. I don't know why. Like it was just always like sunny and
When we used to skate.
yeah. So it was always like we always had this vibe like so you said sunset. So like
You know, it's true. It's never.
yeah, it was always like sunny. So
And we would never go indoor indoor skate parks. He would always be
exactly.
outside.
We were just skating next to his home back in the day when the road was really well done.
The neighbors used to hate us.
Yeah.
I think they still hate me.
Yeah, this is the part where I agree with you, and who gives a fuck, you know?
Right? But I still live there. And they still,
who cares? No, because
still
like, we
look
didn't
at-
do anything. Like we stopped skating at like 7 p.m. So they didn't have any excuse. We
No,
were
'cause
just.
but I understand because they were skateboarding makes a lot of noise.
I know.
And it was a quiet street, and it was just in front of their houses.
Yeah. But it wasn't really a quiet street because there was a big boulevard.
Yeah,
next to it.
there was a street, but it wasn't like a main street when there was like a bunch of.
No, I get it.
But also, like,
I respect that, but I feel like it wasn't quite enough for them to hate on us.
we were kids. We were just
Yeah,
skating.
exactly.
They shouldn't have any.
Like not because I'm skateboarding. Like, for example, if I see when I'm older younger kids playing a sport that I don't know about, and they're loud, like they're not yelling or anything. It's just that the sport itself is loud because skateboarding is like ollieing and stuff and making tricks. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'll actually like look through the window and be like, oh, I remember back in the day.
Encourage them or.
Yeah, as long as they're not like purposely, obnoxiously being disturbing.
Purposely, obnoxiously being disturbing.
Yeah. What? You can say that?
So many adjectives.
Yeah. I like doing that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. But I stopped skateboarding because here's the thing. At some point, I went through a limit where there was no progress at all. Cause
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah. I was just to a point where because believe it or not, I don't know what's your level, you who are watching this podcast, if you have any experience with skateboarding, but whoever you are, you cannot deny the fact that it's an extreme sport. Like it's a pretty dangerous sport.
Yeah.
And like just ollieing over something, if you don't have the good basics, can end really bad. Like even though it's just flat ground tricks.
Yeah.
Like and I felt like I was making too much efforts for less progress and also not enough fun. Because we also weren't there anymore. Because I used to skate also by myself. And what was I about to say? And in addition of that, the danger was too big of a risk considering the pleasure I had doing it.
Yeah.
So that's why I switched.
Remember the best feeling was to go and get new boards.
Oh yeah.
New skateboards, and you get like a full, a nice.
Yeah, we used to have full setups. We just buy full setups.
At the beginning, yeah, but then we went to downtown once. Remember?
Yeah, we went to downtown for you to buy a skateboard.
When I bought my new skateboard.
It was damn expensive though. No.
I know. I think it was like 100 and something.
Yeah, because our boards back in the day, like the full setups were like $80. It was good skateboards.
If you buy the complete,
and it was good skateboards. Like it was blind.
I remember once you came back with one a Death Star.
Dark Star. Yeah.
A Dark Star.
Yeah.
And
jealous?
cause you bought a 775 and it was easier to flip, to do kick flips and heel flips. And me, I had an 8 blind skateboard, which is no, it's okay. I had an 8-inch blind skateboard, and I was like, this is why I can't kick flip, because it's an 8-inch and not a 775.
Everybody skates in like 8.5s.
Now everyone's skating the big ones.
Yeah,
but
like back in the day,
back in the day it was a small.
My heel flips used to do triple flips
every
every
time.
time.
And your skateboard was lighter. That's why mine was
so
heavy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's physics. It's basically just physics, and this is what happens.
Damn, fun times.
Yeah, fun times, and it's just So if do I talk too much about myself? Like
no, that's why you're.
I know, but I want to hear about you too. So what happened to you?
Ask me a question. And I'll answer.
Why did you like not stop skateboarding? But why did you take a break?
From skating?
Yeah.
Because of music.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't skating anymore because I found another passion, and I think this is why I was telling you on text too. I think we have the same mindset when it comes to like when you find something you love, you go for it 100%, and there's like nothing else that matters except that passion that you have. And we did that with skateboarding. And when I started doing music, it was another creative outlet for me to focus on, and that's why I put my 100 in there, and I left skateboarding completely.
Yeah, I totally feel you. But the thing, like I said to you on Instagram, is I feel like music for me it's a whole different aspect. Like for me, like skateboarding used to be like a passion, but music is something beyond that. Like I don't want to.
It's more. It's a lot more.
Yeah, because like for me, music, like even before I started making music, like I used to actually listen to the details of the music and like how a good snare placed at a good moment can actually increase the emotion you receive.
Yeah.
The wind does not help the mic, right?
I don't think you're feeling the wind as much as I
Oh, okay,
am,
cool.
because mine's an open.
Okay, that's
thing,
cool.
I
Oh,
have
so
to
it's
hold
better
it.
that you're staying right there, no? Because
Well, there's
no,
still
no,
some.
come-
Yeah,
come
the wind's still.
Yeah,
coming from
sorry.
down, but it's-
Yeah, so because back in the day, like not back in the day, I still do, all the time is when I listen to music, every details matters, and when I listen to music, I don't want to get too philosophical or cringely.
Too in details. Which
Yeah, but it's actually how I feel, and I feel like, and you probably agree with that. Any music, really well placed with good lyrics, can actually like make you
change someone's life.
yeah, change someone's life, and also just like make you feel better and have a whole different perspective.
I agree, and that's part of the reason why I stopped making music.
No way. This is the reason why I want to keep going.
Well, that was the reason why I wanted to keep going as well. But you realize how powerful it is, and it's not because of that I stopped making music. It's mainly because I got really into my faith and my religion. And
What about it?
well, in Islam, you're not allowed to listen to music or the sound of instruments and stuff like that.
Shut up. Don't tell me you've been stopping listening to music ever since then.
Well, no, I because I grew up as a Muslim, and I've made videos of this. As a Muslim, what?
Sorry, I didn't watch it.
No, it's okay. But after that, I didn't publicize it that much because, like, I don't have to justify it to anyone.
Mhm.
But I had a lot of people asking me, "Oh, why'd you stop?" It's like because I was so focused on
Yeah.
that, and I was part of a
I used to see sparkles in your eyes when you talked about it.
sparkles again. Cause
Magic.
it was such a nice community to be in, right? Because everyone would just support each other,
Of
and it was
course.
like a
Did
bunch
they?
of
There was no competition?
a bunch of small
Shut up.
artists. It was friendly competition and learning from each other and supporting each other
There's
through
no
everything that we
way.
used to post. Yeah.
Cause me, like, especially like in the rap community, I feel like it's more contest.
Oh, in the rap, yeah, but I wasn't in the rap. I used to do R&B and pop.
Yeah, same.
And that's a lot
Same,
softer and stuff.
same.
But
But still,
Where was
even
I
like,
going
yeah, I totally feel you. So how do you manage to live right now? I'm speaking as if music was part of our body, but it's kind of is. But
it's everywhere.
yeah, exactly. So what do you do?
So what I was saying is because you growing up as a Muslim, you have the desire and the obligation to pray 5 times a day.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, I talked about this yesterday actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, with a friend.
He a Muslim?
Yeah, he's from Yemen.
So yeah, you have to pray 5 times a day, and for me, and some Muslims will say, yeah, but you could balance both. You could do music and you could, but I tried to balance both, and there's no way I'm making beats and singing and making music, and then the call to prayer is called, and you hear it, and it's time for you to pray, and you just let go of all that, or you just keep making music knowing that it's time to pray.
I don't get it. I don't understand how we can not have it all.
What do you mean?
Like you're saying that praying, basically there's a front non
Connection?
yeah, there's a straight wall between praying 5 times a day and making music.
Well,
Like-
that was the reason for me, because that's what I'm saying. If you hear the call to prayer, which is like
Yeah.
that's when it's time to pray, and you're making music, one, it was stopping me from praying, so I used to like not even pray anymore, and that I didn't like at all. And the second thing is I couldn't manage to be okay with myself knowing that I'm doing something wrong according to my religion, and still praying knowing that and telling myself that it's okay. when it clearly wasn't according to
Yeah.
my faith.
But you couldn't like how can I say like get in studio and put a timer on and pray and come back. That was not possible.
Yes, but making music is not allowed in the religion.
Really? Okay. The statement itself, it's not allowed to make
Well,
music, but because there's a lot of Muslims who do
there's a
music.
lot of Muslim artists, and there's a lot
Yes.
of, but and there's different schools of thought that say that, oh, if you live in a society where music is everywhere, it's impossible to live a life without music, so it's okay. But if you're willingly putting yourself in an industry that your faith tells you that to stay away from, I know there's a lot of people that I might chop this up and put it on my Instagram. People are gonna have some things to say, but I think that's the path that I chose, and I'm really happy that I did, because it got me. I found peace because of that in my life.
I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
I genuinely feel like I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, it's a struggle, but it's so worth it, and I
see.
feel at peace because I made that decision.
Really? Okay. So religions, the passion of religions comes before. Of course.
Definitely.
Allah comes before. But I'm really interested. Like is there a specific verse on the Quran that says making music is forbidden?
I don't want to get into details of which verse says what. I did the whole research, and I know of some. There's 4 schools of thought, and one school of thought says it's permissible.
Yeah.
And the one that I follow.
Yeah. But this is what I was gonna say. Cause so are there instruments in Western culture that are haram
In Western culture?
Yeah, because you said instruments.
Western, you mean like
a
like us?
non-Muslim, like in more American.
Well,
rap
the only
music.
instrument that's allowed in Islam is the duff. It's like a
That's what?
drum.
But here's how it's kind of
Contradicting, yeah.
Contradicting is because a lot of Muslims, first of all, do music, but a lot of Muslims listen to the Muslim music.
But there's no Muslim music.
No, not Muslim music, but like they listen to those Muslims who make music and they actually enjoy it.
Right. Well, maybe they're unaware of what they're either unaware of what their religion really says, or they're ignorant and they put it on the side.
Okay. I see.
And I just didn't want to live a life where I just ignored one part of my faith that's telling
I
me
see.
not to make this life. Because I stopped going to school because of music. I wanted to, I was ready to move to wherever I needed to go to film music videos and I did that, but it's like
Yeah, you went to Toronto, no?
I went to Vancouver and I went to Toronto.
Did you drive all the way to Vancouver?
No, I took the plane.
Okay, thank God.
I took the plane, but yeah, I wasn't ready to make that decision, and
I see.
there's a part of me that says, listen, if you did it, it would be.
I still I don't want to be on the shaitan side, but I totally feel like God should forgive you for this and you should keep going. Honestly, I know I'm your friend, and I'm supposed to encourage you. Like I totally respect religion. I'm not religious myself, but I do believe in God, and I totally respect and feel like you shouldn't disrespect him in any way. But this is yourself,
But
I don't know how to explain, but
there's temptations in life that you have to control in order.
that's true. That's
you know?
true. Of course.
That's the thing, and look, I'm happy with the decision
totally,
I made.
I totally agree.
And there's a lot more creative outlets
Yeah.
that I found because I quit music.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't sound well. So
No, it's all
no,
good.
just, what I was wanting to say is, if one day you said, but I'll do it, I will not be mad at you. That's what I meant. But if you keep going that
But I
path,
would never do that. I would
Okay.
never do that.
okay,
No, I'd never
Alright.
do that.
all right.
I'd never say.
I totally get it.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So talk to me about your path in music and stuff
My
like that.
path in music, yeah. So if I keep going with what I was saying before, is basically that I love it's purely like at its most
Simplest form.
simplest form, just me loving music, and basically my passion about it, like my my goal is not. I don't even have this. This I don't know how you say it in French, but
This is
basically-
motivation.
not like, yeah, motivation, but it's like a bonus motivation, but it's not really the thing that makes me want to become artist. And that reason is I don't want to become rich or become famous. I don't like. I would enjoy having fans, and because it would encourage me to continue making music, but that's not my first reason. Like,
What would be your first reason?
yeah, my first reason is basically to explore all the possibilities of music, of what emotions can I reach, and in terms of music producing, but also lyrics, and just the pure form of appreciation of my music from others, and them actually saying, because I've experienced it recently. Like yesterday, I was talking to my Muslim friends about religion, and,
Yeah.
and I also made him listen to my music, and he was surprised that I actually made this music. He didn't believe it because it was actually really good, but like genuinely, like,
I remember having that first feeling.
yeah,
You know, yeah, continue and I'll share
Oh,
something
okay.
after.
yeah. So basically, like, I showed them to my friends, and my friends are not even like really emotionally like.
Invested.
Yeah, like if they don't like it, they'll just say it.
Yeah.
Like it's trash, but they were genuinely appreciative of my music, and even though like I'm still an amateur, and for me that was
It's
my
the best feeling
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you start something.
yeah, exactly.
When you create something
Yeah,
and it's yours, and then someone just.
and I know I can be better than that, and I know I want to be better than that, but
Yeah.
not to become famous, not to like I feel like my music would have like not now of course, but with I feel like I do have the potential with all humbleness.
I know how you feel. I was
to
like that
to
too.
get it, yeah, to get a Grammy, but that would be like a representation of of what my music would have the potential. This is not English at all. This is just a representation of the worth of my music. But the main goal is to actually just get the skill of
Develop the new skill.
exactly
Of
the
lyrics and all
the
that.
lyrics and like the music producing, the small details of the softwares, because music softwares are really complicated because they're really complete.
But now you're
So-
curious about this new passion that you found. You want to master the whole thing.
Yes,
When
I
it-
wa-
and
I
there's
wa-
so much to master. There's the lyrics, there's the
Exactly,
producing, there's the
exactly.
mixing, there's the mastering, there's the writing,
exactly.
everything.
And that's my path. And but I'm totally down for it, and I'm also totally down for getting some advice from other producers that are more experienced than me, and totally, because in some fields, like some people, they feel like they're already good, and like they
Yeah, and they don't open up.
yeah,
to
exactly. They feel like they're already like totally.
Like
Like
they
I don't need
mastered it.
I don't need some advice. I'm already a monster as myself. So
Yeah.
shut up. But that's not my.
No,
the-
but if you ever need advice, I could always.
Well, that's why I came here. But we're doing a podcast. Just kidding. It's fine. I
We'll
love.
definitely connect with the
Yeah, yeah,
music
yeah,
after
don't worry,
too.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
But,
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's- Get. I've been stung by one of those one day, and it's the
It
worst.
was good.
I almost went to the hospital. That's not true, but it was.
Wait, what was I gonna
hurtful.
mention? I was gonna mention something. Oh yeah, the when you mentioned when your friends really appreciated what
Yeah.
you did when you showed them and they were real about it. What comes to mind for me is I remember the first time I made 100 terrible
Yeah.
songs, like fully
Okay.
completed terrible songs, and I chose one and I sent it out to a bunch of people. And-
Keep attention, guys, because maybe this is the moment where he will start making music again.
No, it's never, that's never gonna happen. Never.
No, just kidding. Yeah,
But-
no. I don't want him. I don't want him to make music.
What was his name?
Well, I do actually, but
CITY. It was a rapper. I sent him a verse. I sent him the full song, and I left an open verse inside.
Mhm.
And I sent him, and I asked him, like, what do you think of this? If it's my first release, like, do you think it's good? Man, he showed me so much love. He was like, man, this is amazing. Like, you have.
shut up.
He's
No
like,
way.
you have the potential to become, like, your voice is so, like, he gave
That
me-
is euphoria
he-
right there.
that's the first time someone ever said that about my music, and I was so. And the best part is, he put me on his story. That I think that the next day he put me on a story and he told me, I'm gonna put a verse down for this song and we're gonna release the song together. I forget what.
Isn't this like the best feeling ever?
He was in the States somewhere, but I forget.
No, I totally. I think you showed it. You showed me.
I can't believe it. I forget where he lives.
And you, after all of that, you.
CITY. I remember.
Yeah,
and if you're
I think
listening to this,
you-
because of you, I had that whole. Like the fact that you mentioned it, it changed my perception forever. And the second person that I want to shout out, Metallic Alec. He's a rapper in Atlanta, I think.
I thought you were asking me like I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
He's a rapper in Atlanta, and that guy shows me love every time. Whether now it's like I'm not even doing music anymore. I have a feature with him.
But I have a question about this.
Yeah.
Like, and be honest, because some people like they're just passionate about music and they want to see us make it. They want to see us be successful, but they don't actually see the potential. Did you feel like he was kind of just being nice, like not just being nice, but like he actually wanted you to succeed, but he
I think if he was just being nice, just the message of hey, you have potential, and sending out a text like that would have made my day. The guy put me on a story. The guy told me, I'll record a verse and you're releasing this first song and I'm doing it with you. That's not just being nice.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
really
Of
seeing
course,
potential in someone.
Okay.
And
I'm totally how can I say
convinced.
happy yeah.
But yeah, that just made my whole life. I was like, wow, this person really believes that I could. And it was a total stranger that I had.
That's the best part too. Because they have this whole objective view of your music, so they can
they
you
can
know
say whatever they want.
Yeah, you know they're
guy.
not biased by you. Yeah, so
and Metallic Alec has been showing me love since we connected, and
that's dope. I hope you guys see each other one day again.
I made plans to go shoot a music video with him and this other female artist, but that never happened because but yeah, I have a feature with him on one of his songs that I recorded too, and I think it was one of his best songs that got the most streams.
Maybe one day.
Shout out to Metallic Alec.
Shout out to
and CITY. Man, I'm never gonna
Both
forget
of them.
those people. Never gonna. And there's a lot more people that show me so much
Do you
love.
guys
with
feel
my
the
music.
emotion through his story time? Yeah.
We'll calm down a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna
settle
assimilate,
down a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna assimilate
you're
him
gonna
back
awaken
to
the
music.
beast again.
Yeah, but if I come back to my story because I'm egocentric.
You're not. I talk about myself too.
Like I feel like just exactly this philosophy, and I can be wrong, but I doubt it. I feel like this philosophy of me just like I just want to be good. Like I don't care if I have like 1,000 fans, a thousand daily listeners on Spotify or anything. Just three people genuinely saying this is fire, and I purposely listening to it because I love it. Whatever award I get, whatever money I get, it's just
the best feeling ever.
I don't mind like living with my parents for the rest of my life and doing that. Like of course I'm not going to do that, but I don't mind having a real another path that is actually my real work, like psychology, because I study psychology, and this is something I do on the side, and the only accomplishments I have is people saying I love it. This is just an end for me in itself. It's an accomplishment as it is.
Marvin, there's one continue.
No, I'm done.
There's one question that I always ask everyone, that I want to ask every guest is, where do you see yourself
in 10 years?
10 years from now?
No,
not 10 years from now. Next year, where do you see yourself?
Where
If
do
you
I
sit
see
down
myself?
and do a part 2 of this podcast, what are you telling me that you achieved?
I for sure want to develop my skills in music. Like
You're gonna come to me and you're gonna tell me I have a new song.
Yeah. I want in all perspective possible, like either as lyrics or music producing or sound engineering, sound engineering, or just playing new instruments. I want to at least get to almost intermediate level, or just intermediate level if I can, and basically I'll probably also stay in school and just live my my 20s. Yeah, exactly. My 20s as a classic city boy in Montreal. That would be my goal.
That's good.
But I don't know. Mostly.
Okay. I think we're gonna end the podcast
All
here.
right.
I didn't really write an outro,
That's
but
fine.
if you guys want to follow Marvin on his socials, you
Yeah.
can link them if you want.
It's the_deviant variable.
I'll put it at the
I have
bottom
this
so you
main
guys.
character complex. I'm sorry.
So that's that. Guys, have a blessed day.
That's not true.
Is there anything else you want to add before we cut this off?
No, but well, yeah, I'm hyped for the part 2. Yeah, I hope it will be like in better conditions because now the wind is pretty cold and
It's
stuff.
gonna be when we started first, he said, you should do a podcast in somewhere in a cozier environment. I was like, yeah, tell me about it because it's windy, it's cold here, and the last time I was here, there was wasps
but
and stuff.
I definitely feel like we should add all the other atmospheres. Like, yeah, a park is good, but also like maybe next time on the mountain or things like this, or like
There's no seat on the mountain. We could just sit on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or like on a swinging.
Want to record a podcast on the swing?
No, like stuff like that, or I don't know, like.
Man, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
but
figure it out. Yeah.
It's been a great episode. Thank
Yeah.
you, Marvin, for
You're
sitting
welcome.
down with me and talking. Guys, have a blessed day,
You too.
and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.